me in a bolt of lightning, send me on my way still smiling. Maybe that's the way I should go, straight into the mouth of the unknown. I left the spare key on the table. I never really thought I'd be able to say I merely visit on the weekends. I lost my whole life in a different. I've said it so many times.
Matt said that on that screen. That was your idea on that one. What were you seeing beforehand? You think that was the right call?
Well, we've thrown the ball so many times and hadn't run one. It felt like we were kind of due. You know, they're playing some match coverage, so I knew if we had two guys kind of running back to the left, that there was a chance we could get something positive there. I think the tempo helped. I think the tempo, allowed us to kind of get into some simple stuff, and then, it was about kind of minor adjustments, I think, on the sidelines. The meeting of the minds between Matt and Hackett upstairs and Getsy on the sideline. We made some minor adjustments, I think, that helped us out.
I don't think you guys wrote out two of your starting offensive linemen at the same time all this year. How do you think Jared and Lucas did that?
Yeah, I thought Lucas did fantastic. He's a very valuable asset to this team, which is why they re-signed him. Just because you can't find guys like that who can play the interior three and be super reliable. I think he is. Really happy for Jared. He's been a lot of fun to have around. He's got a great disposition. He's humongous as well. Kind of hard to see over him a little bit, but I thought he was great at right tackle for us. I thought the protection all day was fantastic. We threw the ball, I don't know how many times, 50. Thank you, Tom. But I thought the pocket was really, really good and had plenty of time.
How did you
A lot. No, we wanted to stretch the field for sure. Felt like, especially on some third downs, they'd be sitting at the sticks. So we wanted to take some shots early and had some opportunities. Missed obviously a few of them. Didn't come down with a couple of them as well, but that was the plan.
How would you assess your day?
Yeah, I'm tired. A lot of plays. Too many missed throws. Felt good about the throws. That's the crazy thing. I felt good about some of those that I overthrew by a couple yards. We just a little bit off, I think, at times. But we had to make some plays. We made some plays. No, I think we, right from the first play, we're just a little bit off the entire first half. But we came back with some simpler stuff in the second half. Still didn't connect on some ones we had chances to, but no, just a little bit off today. Yeah, we again kind of a match coverage principle there. It's similar to the ball he caught in preseason for a touchdown. Just sitting at the sticks, expecting maybe an outbreaker there from the cut split on that bunch formation, and he ran a nice route, got on top, and just kind of held it as long as I could and tried to put a little air on it. The one earlier had him, I felt like somebody was bearing down on me. I kind of threw a laser and missed him by about 3 yards, so I wanted to put a little air on it.
Something about part of this offense that you've done the last 10 weeks ago, since the last week of practice. You had the third down completion on that. Second to the last drive, that was as well.
Well, that's the humor in life and football. He barely played the entire game at Detroit until the fourth quarter, and now he's a really important part of our offense, doing so many different things for us. Very proud of his approach. He's a pro, and the play he got hurt on, he's got terrible leverage in the slot there, and he widens his release and runs a slant. It's just stuff you can't really coach. guys that don't have that kind of feel just kind of run around and get covered, you know. But Allen attacks the leverage, slips, catches the ball. He's good after the catch. Just really proud of him.
What
14. Yeah, Pete, every year is different. It is interesting how many different types of teams that we've had around here. Ones that dominated, ones that were heavy on one side of the ball. This team, I think, is balanced, and as opposed to, you know, some of the earlier teams, I think we do a good job of winning the one-score games. You know, that was a thing for a while. But, you know, I think when we have to make plays, we get stops, turnovers, and then we make it happen on offense. That's kind of the identity of this football team. It hasn't been pretty at times, but when we have to make plays, we make plays. And, you know, now we have the opportunity to host a second-round game at home. You know, hopefully it's below 30. But I think we're going to be a tough team to deal with in the playoffs. Yeah, the timing was a little off at times. I think, other than that, I can't really tell you. You know, just sometimes ball's coming off really good. Today was one of those days, and almost too good at times, where, you know, I felt good about a number of those throws, and I'm missing by, you know, a yard, yard and a half, 2 yards. So, just one of those days. Well, I think the NFC is wide open. You know, there's 6 really good football teams that are in, and I think home field advantage can be very important. Green Bay is a tough place to come and play. Although we haven't, over my time, had the, you know, distinct advantage as far as our win-loss record. I feel like this team can utilize the cold better than some of those other teams that relied on heavy passing games, where we're a little more balanced this year. Honestly, I'm thinking automatic. I think he's going to make it. That's the kind of season that he's had. Not sure why he likes on the right hash now, but hey, felt pretty good about it. The best part was I was trying to yell something to him, and he was kind of waving me off. So he said, "Was that you trying to yell at me?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Don't do that." Yeah, I got it, buddy. Yeah, a lot of different looks. They had some safety help for much of it. You know, they were kind of rolling the coverage to him and playing some quarters looks to the opposite side for a while. That's why we kind of dinking and dunking with some out routes to Jake and Allen there. But when he was in the slot, they were really trying to double him on third downs, which is why we got that kind of that slant corner route we hit him on the touchdown on. But again, something we talked about on the sidelines, based on a previous look from a previous drive. We felt like they were really in and out in him, and if he broke to the post and sold that, he'd have a good chance of getting over the top to the back pylon. Great route by him.
Back to Pete's question a moment ago, and you were talking about how he played when you had to make a play if they won. Where does that come from? You've been on teams that haven't been so good, or teams that share their 1-8 one-score games that you guys obviously are now.
Yeah, belief. It's definitely belief. For whatever reason, there's an expectation that when we get in those situations now, we're going to score. It wasn't always like that. I think back to 2008 when we had opportunities for much of that season, and a few times we scored, but we gave up scores after that. But we weren't very good in those situations. And then 2009, the first game of the year, hit Greg on a post, and it's been slowly building, I think, since then, to where even guys in other teams, when they come to us, there's an expectation that if we get the ball in 2 minutes, we're going to score. and that belief, I think, carries a lot of weight in those situations. And the calmness with which we operate in those situations, I think, allows us to really focus, and personally allows me to kind of get in my zone as far as what plays I want to get to. Yeah, it definitely is more special. Last year was a tough one here for him, and like I said, this week we sit next to each other on plane every week and have a real close relationship. So nobody besides him was more hurt, I think, for him than myself. And fun to, give him that opportunity today. I think Tom told me he tied some sort of percentage record today, which is fantastic. He's, since the year that he took a pay cut, he's gained a lot of respect in the locker room with his performances. I think his leadership has grown as well, as he feels more confident in his own abilities and his own ability to make them when it counts. And he's made a bunch of them when it counts.
Two more. You feel like you're a hot team, and does that matter?
Well, I think it does matter. I think what matters a little more is the health of your football team, which is why the bye is important. Jamal has been a big part of our success. Aaron got banged up today. Obviously, Brian and Corey were banged up. I'm not sure what the defense looks like, but that's going to be an important part of our success is being healthy. I think we're hot, but obviously you got to kind of start all over in the playoffs, and it's all great football teams now, so the margin of error is even smaller. But I like our chances. I like our football team, and I like even more that we got a week off. I mean, we've done it a lot of different ways, so I don't know. I don't mind it, but it's a little better when we're more balanced. But we still ran the ball how many times today, Tom? A bunch. Yeah, 86 plays. So thank you, Tom. So 30 times. Yeah, we wouldn't like to do that, but just kind of depends on who we're playing and what they're trying to take away. Yes, I'll have my usual glass and be an interested onlooker.